Hey everyone, and welcome. Get ready to dive into the world of massage, energy work, all that good stuff. We're checking out the work of Marika Dussault today. She's a massage therapist, and she's got some really interesting techniques up her sleeve.
Yeah, she sounds amazing.
You guys sent in some info about Swedish massage, Shiatsu, polarity therapy. Sounds like you're ready to find that perfect fit for your wellness journey. And hey, that's what we're here for. So, Swedish massage, it's a classic for a reason, right? What makes it so universally loved?
Well, I think a lot of it is just how relaxing it is. You know, those long strokes, the gentle kneading, it's all about easing those superficial muscle tensions and getting your blood flowing, like hitting the reset button on your body.
Yeah, I can totally see that. Just melt away the stress.
Exactly. And, Marika really stresses that if you have any chronic pain or health conditions, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor first before jumping into any massage therapy.
Good advice. Safety first, always. But for those of us who just need to unwind, de-stress, no major issues, Swedish massage is perfect for that, right?
Absolutely. Guilt-free pampering with the added bonus of feeling relaxed and more limber. Who wouldn't want that?
Sign me up. Okay, but you mentioned Marika also does shiatsu. Now, I've always been curious about this one. What makes it stand out?
So shiatsu, it actually means finger pressure in Japanese. It's more targeted than Swedish massage. Shiatsu practitioners focus on applying pressure to certain points along energy meridians, which are like pathways for energy flow in the body.
Energy meridians, huh? That's fascinating. So how does that work exactly?
Okay, so imagine this. When energy flows freely through these meridians, your body's in balance. But if there's a blockage or disruption, well, that's when you might feel physical discomfort or even emotional imbalances. Shiatsu is all about releasing those blockages and getting that energy flowing smoothly again.
Wow, okay. And what about Marika's approach to shiatsu? What's special about it?
She's actually one of the few practitioners in her area who uses her feet in Shiatsu. It's a very specialized technique.
Her feet, really?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It allows for a really focused, deep pressure that's super effective at releasing those deep-seated muscle tensions.
That's incredible. I bet that takes some serious skill and training.
Oh, absolutely. It shows you just how deeply she understands anatomy and the body's energy systems. And on top of that, she also uses this traditional Japanese technique called tanuki neck massage.
Tanuki neck massage. All right, you have to tell me more. What is that?
Okay, so picture this. You're lying down,
Yeah.
totally relaxed. Marika uses a scarf to gently mobilize your neck.
A scarf? Wow, okay.
It might sound a little unusual, but this technique is amazing for chronic neck pain and tension. It's really gentle, but so effective.
I can already imagine how relaxing that must feel. It's amazing how much variety there is even within these different modalities, like how Marika combines these techniques. She sounds amazing.
Right, and we're just getting started. Just wait till you hear about polarity therapy.
Polarity therapy. Okay, now that sounds like we're entering a whole other world compared to like traditional massage.
It really is a different approach. We're shifting gears here.
Yeah.
Instead of working directly on the physical body, we're talking about working with the body's energy field. Have you ever heard that concept?
I've definitely heard of energy healing and things like that, but I'll admit I don't fully understand it.
Totally. It can be kind of out there. But basically, polarity therapy is based on this idea that we all have this vital life force energy flowing through us, keeping us going.
Like our internal battery pack.
Kind of. It's called chi in some traditions, ki in others, but it's all about that essential energy that keeps us feeling vibrant and healthy.
Okay, that makes sense. So how does polarity therapy actually tap into that chi energy?
Good question. So Marika, like many polarity therapy practitioners, uses a very gentle hands-on approach. But instead of like kneading muscles or anything, she'll place her hands very specifically either on or just above certain energy centers on your body.
Interesting. So it's almost like acupressure without the actual pressure, or is it more like acupuncture but without the needles?
You got it. That's a great way to put it. It's all about working with those subtle energy points, releasing any blockages, and encouraging a more balanced flow throughout the whole system.
Wow, that's pretty wild. And you know how we were talking about how much Marika loves to connect her practices back to ancient wisdom? What's the connection with polarity therapy?
Oh yeah, she totally does that with polarity therapy too.
Mm.
She incorporates the 5 elements: ether, air, fire, water, and earth.
Oh, wow. The 5 elements, I've been seeing those pop up more and more lately in all kinds of wellness practices. But how do those elements actually play a role in polarity therapy specifically?
Well, each element is associated with certain energy centers and certain qualities within the body.
Mm.
For example, like ether is connected to our sense of spaciousness and connection to something bigger than ourselves,
Mm.
while earth represents being grounded, stable.
Yeah. Right, right. I can see how those would be important for overall well-being.
Exactly. And Marika uses this five-element framework to kind of understand where your energy might be out of balance. And then she tailors the hand placements and techniques based on that.
It's like a personalized energy tune-up. That's
Mm.
so cool. But I have to ask, what's it actually like to experience a polarity therapy session? What do people feel? Is it weird?
That's the thing. It's totally different for everyone. Some people might feel warmth, tingling, a deep sense of relaxation, that kind of thing. Others might have like pulsing sensations, emotional releases, or even vivid imagery. And then, some people don't feel much consciously at all.
Really? Nothing at all.
Well, they might not feel anything super obvious during the session, but then they'll notice a shift in their energy or how they feel overall afterward. It's subtle. It's not always going to be this huge, dramatic thing.
That makes sense. Everyone's different. But it is pretty amazing to think that something as subtle as energy work could impact our well-being that much. It really makes you realize how connected everything is, Our physical bodies, our emotions, our energy.
100%. And, that's something that Marika really emphasizes. She sees the body as this interconnected web. And for her, polarity therapy is all about restoring harmony to the whole system, not just addressing one isolated part.
It's like you said, it really makes you want to just dive right in and try it out.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And you know what I love about Marika's approach? She gives you options.
Yeah. Like what?
Well, some people might be a little hesitant to jump right into a full polarity therapy session. It can sound kind of out there if you've never experienced anything like it.
I totally get that.
So she's great about meeting people where they're at. If you're curious about polarity therapy but want to start slow, she often suggests adding like a 15, 30-minute session onto a Swedish or Shiatsu massage.
That's a great idea, like a little taste test.
Exactly. Just a little energy boost to go with your physical relaxation. And for some people, that's all they need. But then, of course, you can always book a full polarity therapy session if you're ready to go all in.
I like that. So many choices.
And there's one more thing. For people who really want to go deep, Marika also offers this amazing 5-session series that focuses on each of the 5 elements individually.
Wow, a whole series. That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It allows for a much deeper exploration of how E element shows up in your own energy.
I bet. So, for someone listening to this trying to figure out where to begin, how do you decide what's right for you? Swedish massage, shiatsu, polarity therapy. It's a lot.
That's so true. It can feel overwhelming. I think it comes down to tuning into yourself. What are you hoping to get out of it?
Right.
If you're mostly looking for relaxation, stress relief, maybe some muscle tension relief, Swedish massage or shiatsu are fantastic options. But if you're really intrigued by energy work, if you're drawn to that idea of working with those subtle imbalances in your system, then polarity therapy could be an amazing path for you.
It's been so eye-opening learning about all of this today. We've covered so much ground, from the more familiar world of Swedish massage all the way to energy meridians and the 5 elements.
It's really amazing, isn't it? There's
Yeah.
so much to discover with these ancient practices, and it's so inspiring to see how people like Marika are keeping them alive and evolving them in new ways.
Totally. And, her passion is contagious. I can really hear how much she loves what she does. It makes you want to book a session immediately.
Right. I know, me too.
Well, on that note, a huge thank you to everyone for joining us on this deep dive into the world of massage and energy work. We hope you learned something new, and hey, maybe you're even feeling a little more energized just thinking about all of this. Until next time, keep exploring. Remember, taking care of your well-being is always worth it.